Okay, we're talking about nurturing and trust in the classroom, and as we discussed, I never thought of myself as a nurturing type of person, but I do feel as though I extend trust to the students to the point where I will trust the students when I tell them anecdotally where I've made mistakes that I don't want them to make, and explain to them in the context of an assignment, here are mistakes that I made, you'll want to avoid these. And I think that extension of trust and humbleness and humility is usually reciprocated by the student, who's willing now to say, well, I was wrong, or I didn't understand the assignment, or I was short on it. And as we know, self-efficacy is the measure of one's ability to meet the standard, to meet the goal. So what I do is I trust the student, and I will agree upon reflection it is nurturing, but I trust the student. Here's the information you need to meet the goal. I will help you. We can do this together. But I'm going to give this to you. It's up to you. Now, what do you need to bring it back to me? And that is a nurturing environment, though I never really thought of those terms. And it does align with what Ken Bain writes in What Do the Best College Teachers Do, which I'm a big fan of. But, as you and I discussed, given my military background, most people wouldn't say, are you nurturing them? Most people with my experiences wouldn't say, oh, I'm nurturing my class. They would say, I'm challenging my class. I'm mentoring my class. But it really is the kind of the same thing. If you show compassion, if you show that you really care about your students, and that's what Bain writes about. If your students really think that you care about them, they will perform better in class. And he's right, and they do. And if I have a strength, I think that I do let the students know that I care about them as persons who are evolving. Do I care about their academic progress? Of course I do. That's what I get paid for. But I really want them to think, and I do, I care about them as a person, as a citizen, as a future contributor to our society. And I often tell them, and I mean it sincerely, they're going to impact my children. Their decisions in life are going to impact my children. Maybe not directly, but their actions as citizens, their contribution to our society will have an impact on my children. So I'm all in the game. I'm vested. And I let them know that. And I think that kind of puts them back a little bit and makes them think about their contribution. In most cases, in a very positive way.